Cowabunga, dudes! Today I got some awesome things from Comic-Con, my very first Comic-Con. I got a re-released 80s Leonardo and a re-released 80s Raphael, and I'm going to review both of them along with a little comparison time. Just going over the packaging for both Leonardos real quick. This is opened already, obviously, but obviously the logos are different, and that one says Leonardo, leader and king of the katana swords, and this one says Leonardo, weapon, katana blades. And obviously the logos are different. There is Nickelodeon on this one because it's re-release. That's right there. On the actual 80s figures, there was no Nickelodeon, obviously, because Nickelodeon didn't have any rights to the Turtles at that time. Yeah, so instead of having artwork of all four turtles like this one does, it just has three pictures of Leonardo. Yeah, that's about it. It is 4 and up here. Then it is 4 and up there too. Okay, this one has heels and a half shell on it. This one doesn't. There's no slogan here. Now to the back. You can see the backs are going to be vastly different here. Again, this is re-released, so copyright stuff at the bottom and the Nickelodeon logo are different, and that's not gonna stay. Hold on, gotta have him hold it there. Don't worry, he's not covering anything important. Obviously, 2 different turtle logos. What's it called? I'm totally blanking here. Okay, anyways, these are in different spots. There we go. The figures are just turtles, and this one has the turtles, Splinter and Shredder. Yeah, this one has a whole backstory to the turtles, like a comic style. This one doesn't. Anyways, let's open the figures. God! This is the back of Raphael's, if you're wondering. You can go through and read all that in the front. Also, you got the 3 pictures of Raphael. This is basically the same box, just different figures. Anyways, one thing I did notice as I was opening these, despite to me looking like they would be, these are not soft head turtles. I don't know what the deal with that is at all. I just know there's a difference. Like, some have hard heads, some have soft heads. And another thing that I didn't realize when watching reviews of these guys is that these extra weapons are the exact same. I don't know if that was the case in the 80s or anything, but that is the case here. As I open these, I realized these maybe actually be soft heads, just like very faint soft heads or something. Oh, and also side note, I didn't do all of these. I will, just not. I didn't do them right now. Also, these are like stands. I realized earlier. Little comparison time to the 2012 one. I don't have them anymore. At least the tree itself, but I do have the weapons. The tree itself didn't stand by itself, and also they were labeled. Anyways, let's go over these guys. Let me get some stuff out of the way here. So articulation is what you would expect 80s figures to be, not the best. Just basic swivel at the head, right, like that, and then swivel. It's all swivel, no ball joints. That's all right. These figures are too cool for ball joints. Same articulation for both of them. And then one thing about the 80s turtles is that the belts actually come off, like they can be taken off. If you look here, it's just like that, and then boom, the belt's off. And there is a line like the other ones. This one is just less prominent. Oh no, more prominent really. But yeah, and it's easy to get the belt back on. You just probably move his arms up would help. And then, I just wanted to do that to see for myself. Because when I did my custom black and white Mikey figure, from the 2012 line. I seriously had to pull and tug his belt off because it's glued on this side. Not this figure, but let me grab it here. My black and white Mikey figure. So yeah, that's a thing I noticed. And then same thing for Leo. It's just harder because he has these. Yeah, they do have the initials on the belt. And then weapons going in the back, these go in the front. I never liked the weapons going in the front for Raph, really. The sides work, but not the front. Because I think that just takes up too much room. And really, realistically here, that'd be very restricting. I mean, it would have a shell too, but it'd be even more restricting in my opinion. But yeah, these are really sweet looking figures. But now time for comparison time. So like first Leo's, obviously, well actually, yeah, this one's taller, but not by much. This one has way better articulation. Not as much veins on this one though. And obviously the big one, 3 toes, 2 toes. And then the heel doesn't curl up. These are all the turtles in this line were flat-footed. And then flipping into the back here, the belts go on. I mean, this one has sheaths. This one just has holes. Like I can't get these guys to stand. One thing I forgot to mention. Unlike the 2012 turtles, I've never had the 80s turtles. I always just had the Michael Bay turtles and the 2012 turtles because that's what I grew up with. So I don't know I don't know like any secrets with these or anything like that to get them to stand right. Ooh, I did it. Yeah, this one has a sheath that comes off. I'm like scared to grab the 80s. That comes off. It's just like that, easy. And then yeah. Let me turn him around. Ooh, he's not leaning on that wall. All right. Yeah, this one has more wraps. This has the colored knee joints, knee pads. This one just has straight brown. They both have the whited out eyes, which is really nice. And I am going to compare the swords here a minute, because I actually did that off camera just a hot second. One thing that the 2012 line got right here is the color of the swords. Obviously, they should be gray, not brown. I mean, they should be fully painted, but it's not the biggest deal. And also, the 2012 line had 2 different side swords, and these are just exact copies of each other. And then, I only need 2 here. These are a lot flimsier than these. Just a lot more flimsier. Taller, too. I actually put, these in 2012 sheath, and I actually really like the way it looked with the brown handles. But then again, you got the brown blade, too. I don't know, that's just something I really like here. Right? This is a little switcheroo with the weapons. I might do that. Oh, these don't fit in here because the blades are too long. Maybe, can you hold them? Hold on, I'm testing stuff out here. You hold them like that. You can hold them sideways, but not facing the right way. Some out like that. Hey, you have my weapons. You have my weapons. Let me switch these back here. Yeah, there's not really much to talk about here. Let me put these in here. I haven't put his swords in his hands yet. Let me see how that is. These don't go like that. Okay, they go like this. There we go. It's really loose fitting. I don't know if there's like a certain like spot. It's just loose fitting. That's fine. Doesn't matter too much. And you go like, you do the thing where like the weapons cross. There we go. Let me get him in the same pose. Yeah, there they are in the same pose. Oh, there's a way bigger height difference than I thought. One thing that you see here, it looks like he has no top head right there. It is there, I promise. Like, it's right there. It's just not as noticeable as 2012's top part of the head. And then, yeah, that's about it. Let me move on to the Raphael. And you gappy, why do you sound so weird? Me sound weird? Heard yourself lately? Sorry, I just really wanted to do that. But yeah, in this one it is a lot more noticeable at first that 2012 Raphael is taller, and then obviously this was the thing just created for the 2012, but his shell has a crack in it, his doesn't. And obviously, 2012 Raphael is a lot darker than this. Excuse me, but than this Raphael. And obviously, like I pointed out, these belts are like tied off and has initials. These don't; they just go across, and it's hard to tell. But there's like little things there, presumably holding it together. And then the size difference, not the size difference. His store in the back, his store in the front. Then just compare. Let's just compare the size by themselves. Which one you fighting with? Yeah, these are a lot flimsier, like I said, than these ones. This one's more like a sword. This one's not like a sword. And this is more pronounced. This is just more subtle. This one is wrapped. This one is not wrapped. Yeah, both good, I guess. I like this one more though. Again, there's not much else to say here. That hasn't already been said with the two Leos. But yeah, this one thing I didn't talk about with Leo though is the bandanas. Like, this whole first wave of 2012 turtles, they like go out and like the more like dramatic, I guess. Same with Leo here, just not as much as Raph here. And then the 80s turtles, they're just more discreet, barely there. It's way easier to, in my opinion, this style is better with the bandanas, where they're just like there but not completely like hanging out. One thing I noticed, if you look up 2012 turtles on eBay, you notice a lot of these have their bandanas just straight gone. That's the case with this here. No bandana piece compared to the actual figure. It has a bandana piece. And these are both the same figure other than the toes. And this one, yeah, anyways, we're not talking about Mikey today. We're talking about the 18. Yeah. Overall, I think these are great figures. Price-wise, it's going to be different for you. I think on Walmart, these are like $15 each. I paid differently, though. Or no, $12 each, sorry. Since I went to Comic-Con, it was a little more expensive. This was 15, this was 20, a bit of rip-off, but I really don't care, because I just really wanted some 80s Turtles something. You know what I mean? Yeah, great figures. If you have these back in the day, this is awesome way to get that back. If you have a kid that you want to introduce this to, this is great to get. Or if you are a younger person who didn't have these growing up and you want to learn about the 80s Turtles or just want to start a collection, this is a great place to start too. And as always, take care, eat pizza, and stay in the shadows.